I want to talk about America's pagan infrastructure. That's right, America has a pagan infrastructure. You know, there's a test that you can do, a 30-day test using white rice, cooked rice to be specific. You can take 2 jars. They can be mason jars or they can be some type of Tupperware. And you can label one jar with the word love on the jar. You can put the cooked rice inside of the jar. And in 30 days, that rice is going to be clean, pure, and white. All right. Then you can take another jar and you can write the words hate on the jar. 30 days from then, you're going to look at that jar. You're going to look inside that jar and there's going to be rigor mortis. There's going to be decay. There's going to be possible bug infestation inside the jar. Now that shows you 2 things right there. Number 1, words hold an immense amount of power. There's power in words. Number 2, it's going to show you that something is only good as its housing. Something is only good as what is being contained by. Its infrastructure. Ladies and gentlemen, the jar with the word hate is America. All right? The jar with the word hate is America. The moldy, decayed rice inside of the jar is the American people. That's why people are becoming psychotic. People are becoming vain. People are becoming narcissistic. People are becoming hateful. And it's because the land they dwell in has tainted their spirits. This is why the Bible tells us time and time again to come from her, to be set apart. And when the Bible says her, it's comparing America to the whore of Babylon. America is nothing more than ancient Rome. This is a whole new ancient Rome. That's all it is. It's the same legislation, the same rules, the same pagan monuments. And that's what I want to talk about, some of the pagan monuments of America. And y'all got to bear with me because I'm actually going to be reading off of a PowerPoint presentation, all right, that I'm actually putting together for my patrons. But I want to read off of this presentation, so bear with me. It's going to be a little bit of space in between what I'm reading here, but it also gives me time to expound on what I'm reading. All right. So we're talking about America's pagan monuments. All right. Now, first of all, we got the Statue of Liberty. Well known. The pagan liberty goddess, Columbia, was known as Libertas in Rome. It's a Rome idol. It's a Roman idol. Rome was never destroyed. Rome only went into perdition, meaning Rome went into hiding. And they had to come up with other ways to conquer and destroy God's people. All right? Let's go. Then you have, let's break down Lady Liberty. All right? The flame that Lady Liberty is holding is actually the Luciferian flame of enlightenment. And it's supposed to enlighten the whole world. It's supposed to spread across the whole world. All right? Now let's continue. Now, y'all know the 7 rays that's pointing out of Lady Liberty's head. That's actually signifying the 7 chakras of spiritual enlightenment, the Kundalini serpent. Sounds familiar, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, with these new ages, talking about spiritual enlightenment and the 7 chakras. See, the pagans and the Romans, they stole everything from Egypt. So it's nothing new under the sun. What you believe that you're following is the answer for spiritual enlightenment is actually the same gods that America has been serving. So you're not onto something new. All right? Nothing new under the sun. Let's get it. Next, we have the Jefferson Memorial. Oh, yeah. Modeled after the Roman Pantheon, which was a temple to the pagan gods of Rome. So this was basically structured after the temple for pagan gods of Rome. It's all Roman. Listen, all the buildings down in Washington, D.C., a great deal of the buildings have high columns to Rome. It's the same thing. Let's see, we got the Lincoln Memorial, same thing. High buildings to Rome, high columns to Rome. It actually resembles the Greeks' Pantheon, which was temple of the pagan Greek goddess Athena. Everything has an origin. The whole structure. And then you can't forget about the Washington Monument. Let's get the Washington Monument. Resembles an Egyptian obelisk, which symbolizes the pagan sun god Ra. It symbolizes the pagan sun god Ra. Ra is not a pagan sun god. Ra is an Egyptian god, but the pagans stole it. So all you Egyptologists out there, you've been warned that you're serving the same gods as your oppressors. Your oppressors been into this, I would say, wickedness. But they stole it from you Egyptians. Straight up. Then you have the U.S. Capitol building. Right in front of the front entrance of the building, there's a statue of the pagan Roman god Mars. Then you have the apotheosis of Washington. On the rotunda ceiling inside the building, there are pagan pentagrams and pagan Roman gods. All over. Then you have the courts of Neptune, where you have the gods and the statues of Neptune. And that's right outside the Library of Congress. Inside the Library of Congress, the floor is covered with the signs of pagan zodiacs. You got the Jefferson Memorial. It sits in front of a body of water, which signifies what's above is below, because the water acts as a reflection. It's the same thing with the monument. The water acts as a reflection to show the obelisk going up and the obelisk going down. This is all strategic. Then you have the pentagram, also known as, or the Pentagon, also known as a pentagram. And you already know what they do in occult practices with a pentagram. So this whole structure is designed to be basically a stomping grounds for evil spirits. Matter of fact, let me go to the scriptures. Revelations 18:2. And it reads, "And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the inhabitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird." So this is the reason why people are losing their minds. This is the reason why it's so much paranormal activity going on. This is the reason why so many people are playing around with crystals, Ouija boards, and occultism, Satanism. Listen, this place has become the inhabitant of every foul spirit known to man. Every kind of demon, every kind of evil presence, it is inside of America. All right? So you got to know the history of this place. The Most High God is going to judge America. All right? He's going to slam the gavel on this place. It's only so long all this hatred, corruption, witchcraft, sorcery, incantations, wizardry. It's only so long all this can go on before the same thing happens to all the so-called great nations of the past. So I say that to say this: come from among her, my people, or be partakers of her sins. Do what it is that you're supposed to do. Right now in this day and age, every little dollar counts. Everything you make sure you're responsible with it and you're putting provisions in place for you and your family. There's a lot of judgment already coming to this place. Just 3 days ago in Colorado, it was the biggest wildfire known to American history that barely got news coverage. It spread it all the way across the state lines. It was so much smoke that it blocked off the sun. But nobody's covering that. On the East Coast, you're getting flooding. On the West Coast, you're getting fires. Down south, hurricanes, typhoons. It's getting real right now, brothers and sisters. And this satanic place of idol worship is going down. Straight like that. I just wanted to come through and make this quick video to prepare your minds and souls for what's to come in this wicked land. Hopefully this video helped y'all with your walk and your journey. If it did, mash the thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and turn all post notifications on. Thank you for watching. With that being said, shalom and peace.